There is seriously a jumbo jet-sized fly in here that I swear is going to crash into the back of my head at some point.
It's good to be free. So good to be free.
Hi friends, family, fans, and potential fans of Something Once Forgotten. We are going to go under the hood of the song Good to Be Free, which is off the Straight to the Spine EP released in August and September 2020. Just going to share some trivia and a few tricks that we've done in the mix so that next time you hear it, some of these things might pop out to you a little bit more. Perhaps they already do. I don't know. Let's get started. So the first thing I wanted to do was show you something with the chorus, in particular the vocals. So interestingly, when we recorded that, Kel actually only sang one line, which was the deeper line, yet it's harmonized, and he did not sing that second harmony on top. And what we ended up doing was using auto-tune. I know, but we used it in a tasteful way. So let's have a listen to it without the auto-tune on. Basically what we did was grabbed his original low vocal and pitched it higher and then put the two together. This is what it sounds like without it. But when you listen to it by itself, it actually sounds kind of creepy and not quite right. Let's have a listen. This is with the auto-tune included.
See the image sharpen, scratch away at the surface. See the image sharpen.
Yeah, kind of cool little effect there. It actually really does sound like him singing, and it kind of is, just not at the same time. Bit of trivia with the song. It's, for us, probably conventionally unconventional in that it only has one verse. Has two choruses, one verse for the whole song, which is a little bit weird. Interestingly, when we were mixing the drums at the very start in the heavy intro, there's a ride cymbal that we wanted to be nice and clear, and it just wasn't. You can hear it here by itself. But in the mix, we couldn't really hear it. I mean, it's there, but it's kind of not there. So what we ended up doing was just getting on the electronic drum kit and playing it separately, and that sounds like this. And together, you can hear it a lot clearer. Probably my favorite thing that we did in the mix, and it was a late decision that I threw in, and honestly, if I had mixed it again, I'd make it a little louder, a little more prominent, is at the end of the bridge, I threw in some, like a choir, like a choral section. So that was a kind of cool last minute thing that we put on there, and still one of my favorite things. The bass sound has a couple of weird sounds that we attach to a couple of sections. The first one is in the one verse that we have. And if you listen really carefully, it's quite warbly. It's got a phaser sort of effect on it that's making it shift around. This is what it sounds like in solo. And then that same kind of echoey, but without the warble, without the phase, appears again at the start of the sort of, I guess, the middle section of the song.
It's good to be free.
A little bit more subtle, but it definitely is there, and it just gives it a little bit of a spaciness to it before it kicks in with the heavy riffage. Speaking of heavy riffages, sort of, Mark's harmonised guitars are just a joy to listen to, and they were so much fun to put together and mix in this particular song. He does a whole heap of it throughout the song, so let's just break down some of the key parts. And of course, this one with the little tribute or homage to Knight Rider. And lastly, the end guitars. The end guitars are awesome because he does 3 different guitars and each one does a little high-pitch, squeaky accent, but it's done at a different time. So between the 3 of them, they all play off each other and they're all in different spaces. So the left speaker, the right speaker, and of course in the middle as well. This is what it sounds like in the mix. Let's go through one at a time. The main guitar. So that's a little insight into the workings of Good to Be Free. Check out the other videos in this series as well. All the links to all our music and where you can find it and where you can stream it and where you can buy it and all that kind of stuff is down below. We hope you enjoyed it. We hope you enjoy the music. We love making it, and we'll catch you next time.